is a Zerbinator Land production. Enjoy.
And ever since I pulled my finger out, it has smelled so bad.
Well, why did you pull it out?
I should have left it in there.
You should have. Well, you can't really go through life like that. It's kind of awkward.
Smell this.
No, I'm not smelling that. Get out of here.
Well,
What does it smell like?
it's a mix. It's kind of has notes of. It's a bold, absurd yet flaccid mix. Now this one. Smell this one.
No.
All right. Smell this.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put that away.
Not at all. Hey, Kevin.
We just came back from the therapy session.
We did, yeah.
And talking about things that really irritate each other.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
So irritating.
Why don't we share it with each other now that we're alone and nobody's listening?
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I feel fine, Kevin.
Good. I feel great about this. This would be a good idea.
Okay. I agree.
Well, have a seat.
Okay. Am I supposed to face away from you on the couch or toward you? I can't remember which are we doing here.
Why don't we sit back to back? But here's your finger back. I was smelling yours.
Oh God, Kevin.
Smells just like mine. Ever since the therapy session.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why they made us do that. How is that supposed to bring us closer?
I think it's a bonding exercise.
All right. We sure did bond.
We did.
I mean, my finger right now is bonded to the other one. It's really odd, but...
All right, so we're going to sit back to back?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You're warm.
I hope so.
All right, so let's... I can't hear you.
You can't hear me, why?
What?
All right, maybe this is not a good idea then.
Why don't I turn around and you turn around?
Okay.
All right, how's that? Is that better? Huh? Is that better? Nah, you better turn around.
Turn around, okay.
Yeah, come on. All right, here. Sit on my lap.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, why don't we just do 10?
Hold on. This is uncomfortable. I'm going to get down.
Again? It worked in therapy, but all right, go ahead.
Okay. Will you keep smelling your finger?
Why'd you take your pants off again just to sit on my lap? All right, so we'll do like the top 10 of what we spoke about today. That was a 5-hour session.
That was a long time, yeah.
Each went down 300 things that pissed each other off about each other.
Did you pay for it?
No.
Oh, whoops.
Sucker.
Oh.
Maybe that's why he made us do that thing with our fingers.
Oh, maybe. Damn it. All right.
Touch our car. So I figured what we could do is 10-1, and you and I could take turns.
Okay, we'll take turns, Kevin.
So why don't we do that? We'll start with you.
Okay. A lot of mine have to do with work because work annoys me a lot.
But that's okay. That's okay. And these are just general things that piss us off. Nothing that pisses us off. We got all that out in therapy.
That's right. That's right.
In between you and me.
Yeah.
So all those things.
Number 10.
I'm a baker, as you know, and I have to share stuff with other people that's made, like icings and stuff like that. People not replacing what they use up. It really aggravates me. Like if the bucket of nuts is low, or there's not enough in there from the day I'm off, that aggravates the crap out of me.
Thank you, Kevin.
Sorry, that's totally the wrong one.
Yeah.
There. Okay, continue. Sorry about that.
Or the flour, they use up the flour and don't, replace that. It's just aggravating.
That can get on your nerves.
It does.
Especially when everybody's supposed to be working together to make a better bakery.
Exactly.
Instead, what's going on?
And I try my best to replace everything that I use, so.
So do I.
Mostly it's me that uses it the next time, so.
Well, Number 9, those new damn robots at the Stop and Shop /Giant. You ever see those big purple monsters that are going around?
No.
You don't have that in your town yet? When it comes in, you're going to be very pissed off. There are these giant robots about the size 6 feet to 6'5", tall, skinny things with little webcams all over it. And what they do is they go down the aisle and they take a picture of the aisle's tag marks to see what's out of stock.
Really?
And it automatically orders it. If there's a spill on the floor, it automatically makes a big notification over the intercom that it needs to be cleaned up. And it just goes around probably about 2 miles an hour. And so if you get in front of it, it'll stop, back up, and go around you. And it's just a giant pillar. It just looks like an obelisk. Honest to God.
Oh
Honest to God. And it's disgusting. And everybody hates them, including the employees who say that's about 15 people's jobs right there.
Yeah,
gone.
that's true.
And it's and you don't see employees walking around those stores anymore. And that pisses me off.
Yeah.
What pisses you off, Ferg?
Number 8.
People driving under the speed limit, Kevin.
Sons of bitches.
Especially when I'm going to work, there's nobody on the road because it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And the people drive like 40 and a 55. Drives me insane. Insane. I hate it. Just drive the speed limit. I don't care if you don't speed. That's fine. I don't really like the speed, but just...
Well, have them speed and get out of my way. Just have them speed and get out of my way as long as they're not there.
I had my first accident like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And
First?
I have, I have cut down on the speeding quite a bit. So I drive pretty slow.
How many accidents have you been in so far?
One.
That was your first accident?
As a driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have never been in an accident that I didn't cause. So I'm proud of that.
Alrighty. What's yours?
Number 7.
Eggshells in my eggs.
Oh, I hate this one too.
I ate 8 eggshells in my eggs every single morning. Well, afternoon when I wake up. I have eggs, whether it's, and you probably make fun of this or have some kind of health nugget for me, but I eat 3 eggs, 2 sausages, 3 days a week. Then I eat 2 eggs, 2 sausages, cheese, Thomas's English muffin, 3 times a week.
Wow.
On the 7th day, I rest.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And inevitably, I'll be chomping along, and then all of a sudden... And it's the most disgusting turnoff
Yeah.
on the face of the earth for the rest of the eggs. It's like, oh, that tastes like... Because you got to crunch it.
So is this you making the eggs?
Yeah.
So why are you getting eggshells in there, Kevin? How do you crack your eggs?
This hand is the one I shoot with.
How do you crack your eggs?
On the side of something.
Okay, don't do that. If
What are you supposed to do?
Crack them on the counter.
You know because you're a baker.
Yeah, crack them on the counter on a flat surface so it doesn't make all those jagged pieces that'll fall in your eggs.
Really? I use the lip that's on the stove. I thought that's why they made them.
Nope.
That way.
Don't do it.
Is the lip to keep the liquids from flowing over the edge? Son of a bitch. I just figured that out.
All right, so you do that for me next time and report back on the next show, okay?
Yeah. Lip on the stove.
Yeah, don't do that.
Lip on the stove, right?
No, not the lip on the stove. Lip on the stove.
Lip on the stove. Not made for a crack. Okay, so I have to learn to do flat surface. I was trying to figure out a way to egg it in there.
Number 6.
Go on.
All right, not using a fucking turn lane to turn. Get the hell over if there's a lane there.
It's all driving for you.
Mostly driving, yeah. Well, no, this is the last driving. But yeah, it drives me insane when people
get it.
You just use the turn lane.
See what you did there. Yeah, it's sad.
And on honorable mention, kind of related to that is driving down the shoulder to get to the turn lane.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy.
Because they're very important people.
I like cutting them off when I get to the turn lane.
I like accidentally kind of veering out a little bit, and not even at the turn lane. Boxing them in and making them feel, because I got a nice big boxy car. What are they going to do? Roll me
That's
over?
Right.
So I got it's a Honda Element. It'll roll back on the wheels.
Exactly.
And you know what I love doing? If it's a really expensive car, that's the one I choose to get in front of if they don't let me in, because they're not going to let me in. If you pick a crap car, they don't care. Their life's already in the gutter. They're going to be like, hey,
that's true.
Hit it.
True.
Number 5.
My nipples are off kilter. One is actually lower than the other. I have to stand crooked to straighten them out when I'm naked. I look in the mirror, and one of them's like, hey.
Oh, Kevin.
I don't like that. That pisses me off.
Oh, boy.
That really pisses me off.
I guess so. I guess it would.
You ever put a level on your nipples to see if they're... I've done it.
Okay.
I've done it. You put a level across your chest, and then you measure.
Wow.
And when you find out you have to turn sideways to get that little bit of, what do you call the juice they put in that thing from lightning bugs?
What?
Never mind. Go on to your next one.
Oh, my God.
Number 4.
This is going back to work now. Thawing something in the refrigerator without putting a towel under it. So we work with a lot of frozen stuff that has to go in the fridge. Like we make up banana bread and then we put buckets of it in the freezer to take out as we need it.
Yeah.
So we thaw it out in the fridge, but people will just put it right in the fridge without putting a towel under it, and then it leaks all over everywhere because it's got condensation on it. Apparently they don't understand how science works, Kevin.
I never did the towel thing. I always used a plate. But now that I think about it, you're right, because then all the liquid from the meat or whatever else is just going to go right back into the thing.
It's just buckets of batter and stuff. But the worst part is when I don't know what's happening, and I pull out the buckets on the bottom, which have the water pooled up on top, and it splashes all over my legs, and I hate that. And that's happened many times. You think I would learn?
Your first accident.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Making turkey or chicken wraps for work, they never fit in a sandwich bag. Ever. Ever. I always make them either too long or too fat, and by the time I shoved them in the bag diagonally, they've squirted mayo and pickle pepper sauce and mustard all over the place. I love it, though. Turkey, chicken with... pickle pepper sauce. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that sounds
and
good.
Mayo. And just a dollop of mustard. What does a dollop normally measure for you? If someone says, just put a dollop of cream in my eclair of life.
It's pretty big.
Really? I thought a dollop was like a teaspoon worth.
I guess it depends on what it is. If it's whipped cream, it's definitely a lot.
Oh, yeah. I would have to agree with
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay, this goes back to work, but it's something that happens almost weekly, and I don't understand how it keeps happening. So I have a wooden bench that I work at, and it's got a shelf screwed into it. So it's got metal posts coming up from the wooden bench. There's one that's kind of in the way, and I am constantly stubbing my fingers into this
Knuckles?
Yeah, no, my finger. Like the tips of my fingers. And it hurts like hell. And I do it all the time because I'm always working on the bench making biscuits or Danish or something like that. And, it hurts.
Why don't you take a ball of cotton, and I'm being dead serious here, no jokes. Take a ball of cotton, like pick up some cotton at the dollar store. Get some crafty-looking duct tape. Wrap the cotton around that son of a bee and take the duct tape and go around the crafty-looking stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if the Board of Health would like that.
Well, just go and get one of those swimming tubes. Cut it and slide it over that.
It's still going to stub my finger if I hit it, Kevin.
No, but the tube will hit. You'll hit the foam.
Well, then it'll make less room on the bench, which I don't need.
You know?
I was thinking about just cutting it out.
A good baker could... Oh, that one.
Yeah.
A good baker could work in a shoebox. I've heard it has been said.
I work in it, but I don't like stubbing my fingers.
I picture Who wanted the Bloody Mary?
It doesn't bleed. It just hurts, and it makes. If I'm there by myself, I yell really loud.
Number 1.
All right. Well, speaking of yelling really loud,
good. Here we go.
Screaming in my dreams piss me off because I'll have dreams where I'm arguing with somebody and I'm yelling at them, or I'll have dreams that I'm, fighting somebody because I play video games too much and I'm having a dream about that. And I start yelling at them like this, "Don't you ever get my..." And then it turns into this, "Face again." Because I'm sleeping and I'm too tired to scream and I don't care. You don't feel like walking in a dream or something because you're tired. I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm always running out of breath. How damn sick of it! And that's how I scream in my dreams. And I hate that. And I realize I'm doing it in my dreams, and Shelly will, be laughing. I'll wake up and she's like, I say, "What are you laughing at?" "You're screaming in your dreams like this." "Don't touch me. I'll kick you." It's because I'm just too sleepy. I hate that. Hey, you want to record a show?
Let's do it.
Pre-recorded live at KMAX Studios, right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States, in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Hello and welcome. Ferg and and featuring Sal LaSalle, and Bob Sherman.
Hi, my name is Bob Sherman.
And Ferg's mistress,
Computer.
Please sit back and please enjoy the show, and please stand by. The show is about to begin.
Hello and welcome to episode 78.
78.
Oh, please stand by. This is a comedy podcast about nothing and everything all at once. Pre-recorded live here at KMAX Studios in the heart of Connecticut in association with Delmarva.
That's me.
That is you. This one's titled Just Us. Not only is it a sucky album by the Monkees.
Way.
Whoa.
I like that record.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't like the song.
I wish they didn't re-record Circle Sky. That's all. But the rest of the songs I like.
Yeah. I like the older Monkees when they were just
if you like the
chimps.
older Monkees, then I'm sure you liked what was the one they just put out? Good Times.
Yeah, Good Times.
That's basically all that was, which is kind of unfortunate. But sorry, Matt.
Now you got to explain what that is, because people who don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The Monkees made a new record. They got a bunch of current writers, like the guy from Weezer. What's Rivers Cuomo?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm with
the
you
guy
on that.
from the Postal Service, not the Postal Service. What's the name? Well, he is in Postal Service too. It's a
work for the Postal Service?
Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh,
I forget his name, but
okay.
They wrote a bunch of songs for the Monkees, and it kind of harkened back to the '60s Monkees, which I preferred Justice because they did not, they looked ahead instead of looking back. Does that make sense?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That kind of belittles my comment about the suckiest album, but I hate the album.
That's fine. I like it.
I'm ducking right now. You can't see me, guys. I don't want to get hit again.
You're not going to get hit.
You're going to hit
People
me.
like what they like. That's fine. I like Justice. You don't like Justice. That's fine. I do like some of the songs on Good Times. Like Me and Magdalena. I love that song so much.
I like all the old like Take the Last Train, the classics. Train to Clarksville. The one about Meet You at the Station.
Last Train to Clarksville.
Don't you? Oh, the one that goes, Don't you know? Don't you know?
All right.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
They have more than one hit, Kevin.
Okay, how about the one that says, and I don't know if I'm going home.
All right.
Beanie.
Let's keep it moving.
All right, so you want to talk a bit?
Yes.
Okay, because we haven't talked yet.
We have not.
This is the time for pleasant discussion in a thoroughly relaxed mood. Don't spring unpleasant surprises. Relax! If they have disagreeable news, they'll postpone the discussion until another time.
That's right. It's time to talk a bit about... Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
He's going to use his diaphragm.
So I think I talked a bit about going to the doctor in the last episode, and every time Kevin and I get together to record a podcast, Kevin looks at me and it's like, why is your nose all red? Your nose is still red. Why is your nose all red?
Ever since Christmas.
And he brings it up every time, and I hate it. And I asked the doctor about it, and she said it was rosacea, which is yay.
So now, having rosacea, is this something that will go away?
Apparently. I got, she told me to use some like acne wash.
Okay.
So I used that, and then she gave me this medicine, this gel to put on it.
I'm going to look at you up close now. I'm turning back around.
So,
it's not that bad as it was before.
Well, I just shaved, so that made it worse.
Then you put alcohol on your face afterwards, didn't you?
No, I put the
med
gel on my face.
If I cannot, I'm not trying to embarrass you. You go ahead and explain more, and then I'll ask questions if it's okay.
I don't like it. It makes me feel bad. I'm currently on hiatus on my podcast, but when I post a picture of myself, I cover that part up with the game.
I noticed that. I was wondering, why is he drinking out of a cup?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It
bad. Really isn't.
I think it's fading a little bit now because it's relaxing a little bit. But right after I took a shower and shaved, it was really bad.
The medicine that you're taking, is there alcohol in it?
I don't remember. I don't think so. Well, I mean, it stings a little bit because after I shaved, it opened up a little bit, but.
Tetracycline, is that the name?
No, I think that's more like an acne. This one's a little stronger. And God, thank God I have health insurance because, I go to Walgreens and it says you saved this much. And it said you saved like $350. Like, what?
Jeez.
It's like a
expensive.
Little tiny thing of gel. God.
3 drops. Oh. When you go to the drive-thru, do you ever go, I'd like to have some fries and a hamburger? Your nose is incredibly better.
It is.
The thing on your lips and your forehead and then the third nipple is quite scary.
Well, the third nipple has always been there, Ken. Oh. You know that.
Here, borrow my level.
No.
Just out of curiosity.
And that's what we call a callback, folks.
Thank you. You see what we did there? I've had severe, and I mean severe acne up until the age of 19.
Yeah.
My back looked like Ray Charles's Bible.
Jesus,
and my face, on my neck, on my forehead, and it was so bad. And they gave me tetracycline. Alcohol just made it worse, like much worse, and that's why I was wondering about the alcohol thing.
I see. But I can check. I don't remember. It's over in the bathroom. I don't want to look at the see what it is. I can't remember what it's called.
It looks cool. It looks like you'll get a date soon.
Oh, that's good.
Does it go down on your chest there? Seriously?
No.
Oh, well, then what the hell is that?
What's what?
Got that stuff on your...
That's my chest hairs.
Why are they white?
Because I'm old.
Oh. All right, let me minimize you. I can't look at you anymore. Turn away.
You're ashamed of me, Kevin. You've always been ashamed of me.
Let me tell you something. First, we'll talk about something very good and then something very bad.
Yeah.
So I'll be fast.
Okay.
Timmy Mac's kindness. Timmy Mac, God bless you, sir. He said some awesome stuff to both you and me on the last show and was uber kind, and I just want to give him a shout out.
Yes, he's very nice.
So bless you. God bless you there, Tommy.
Timmy.
Damn it. My best friend Tommy and I are getting together soon. to record the Metal Pedal podcast. He got a mic like this one.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I've been thinking about. And I'm sorry, Timmy. I said Tommy because
I have
Tommy.
Dan and Don. I get them confused all the time.
Well, that's my next thing is Tommy and I will be recording the Metal Pedal with hopefully within a few days. He just got a microphone set up, including the scissors arm, and we're getting excited, and we're going to start that up soon. And the last happy thing is happy birthday, Ryan Lappy turns 14 today.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
So I'm going to play you a happy birthday song.
We've got a winner.
Happy birthday, Ryan. I really hope you have a beautiful day.
Yes, I do too.
And now, after all that excitement, Jerry's not well. Jerry probably won't make it through tomorrow. I'm hoping that it goes fast and that he'll find Elsa up there to prance around with. It's been a very rough week. Yeah. So prayers out to Jerry. A lot of friends on Facebook, a ton of them, more than I thought I had.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Some really sweet things. And so I want to say thank you, everybody. But yeah, Jerry's just not, he's being force-fed with a syringe, and he just won't take it. And he hasn't gone to the bathroom in 2 days. And he drinks like a fish. So I think it could be a kidney thing or something else. One call sign that I didn't notice before was that he kept on flipping the food bowl over. And I thought it was because of Dina. He didn't want the new kitten coming up and eating his food. So I thought maybe he was just hiding it. And we thought it was cute and funny, but never thought about it, what it could have been. And, so... And again, back to money. God, let me quickly go down...
It's expensive.
This list of what I went through to get Jerry to the vet.
Yeah.
The overvoiced receptionist, just like she works roller coaster parks in the summer... answers the phone. Oh, wait to hear this. She goes like this. Hi, what's your name? My name's Kevin. I'm calling about my cat. I think he's not doing well. What kind of cat is it? It's a cat. A type? A feline. I know. Short hair, long hair. I'm like, what are you selling?
Jeez.
And what if my cat fell down a well and broke its leg? I don't know what kind of cat is it? I wanted to get there and ask, who was the woman on the phone this morning? We go to the vet. I saw a coworker who works with me. Mm-hmm. Same thing. Her cat is throwing up all over the place. Poor thing. So I hope that goes well, Christina. God bless you. And then I met a huge mastiff named Ellie. Oh. Beautiful dog. Oh, my gosh. Sweetest thing. 2 years old, about the size of a small horse. Just huge. The vet did some blood work, came back and said that his levels were a little high in the white blood cell count, and that, we just give him some amoxicillin and appetite pill, and that neither of those have worked. No. And the way to sum it up is two things. Of course, $320 for blood work, amoxicillin, and the appetite pills. $21 for two pills, little appetite pills. Yep. And the amoxicillin, I think there's 6 of them, maybe. And so $320 for all that. And as we're leaving, there's 2 hawks flying in a circle above the vets.
Oh, no.
And that was my sign.
Oh.
I was waiting for him to swoop down. So it was scary. Yeah. But and I'm okay with it. I went through all the crying fits. I sit with him and love him up the best I can and just give him hugs and kisses. But he sits there and growls and not in the mood. So
poor Jerry.
Thanks for being on the show, Jerry.
Yeah, and, thank you, Jerry. At least I got to meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Dina has to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I get too attached to the cats.
I do too. I told Shelley next we got to get a puppy dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to bring things up with some news and commentary?
Let's do it, Kevin.
Headlines.
We've got all the news right here. Don't go away.
We've got all the news right here, so don't go away.
Local news.
What you got there, Shorty boy?
Well, tonight, as we record this, it's Friday night. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction tonight.
Who?
I'm not sure where they're doing it, but So we have.
You'd think that'd be something they tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're doing it in Cleveland, if they do it there, or if they do it. I know they used to do it in New York before they had a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I don't know if they actually do it.
Did they put in that new place, which is supposed to be located near Monticello at the site of Woodstock?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
That's supposed to be the home of all Rock and Roll Hall of Fames. That's supposed to be the Mecca.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if it's been built yet, but that was discussed a while ago.
Yeah. Don't know. Sorry.
But please continue.
So we have The Cure.
What is it?
We have Def Leppard.
Oh, the bands. Oh.
Yes.
Thank God for Def Leppard getting in there.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I got something to... Let's start that list over again.
All right.
Go for it.
So we have The Cure. We have Def Leppard. We have Janet Jackson.
She's not rock and roll. She's R&B.
Yeah, but they put a lot of that stuff in there, like rap too and stuff. So Stevie Nicks. Radiohead. Thank you. Roxy Music.
Who the hell's Roxy Music?
Love is a Drug.
Sing.
Let's see. Love is the drug, and I need to score. Oh, catch that buzz.
Who else?
Love is the drug.
Else?
I'm thinking oh.
That is
Love
terrible.
Is the one for me.
It's not funny!
Love is the drug.
Can you come over to here, the hallway? Hold on. Stand still. You ready? Yeah. Who else?
The Zombies.
Okay. Then that's it.
I was kind of surprised. I was looking at an article about it that I couldn't find before. And Janet Jackson has been eligible since 2008, and this is the year she got in, which is kind of weird.
That is weird. I got to admit, yeah. I drummed to Janet this week.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. I Miss You Much. I did that one.
Yeah.
Rhythm Nation, 1814.
Right.
I was playing that this week constantly.
Nice.
And so, yeah, I'm glad she made it. That's funny that she made it when I was playing her. I just want that to be noticed.
But they said Def Leppard, it's probably good for them because it kind of gives them credence as a rock act instead of a hair band, which they really weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't start. I mean, it's like Kiss turned into a hair band too, you know?
Well,
it was just the 80s.
Had hair.
Yeah.
And that's why they call them hair bands.
That's what happened in the 80s, the late 80s. A lot of the metal bands turned into hair bands. So
see, they I always bracket like Metallica in with hair bands, or anybody that had long hair and played metal, that was a hair band. To me,
I wouldn't say Metallica was a hair band,
but they had hair.
Yeah, they had hair, but they were not
Poison.
It wasn't lightweight.
No, that's makeup and cross-dresser bands.
Talk dirty to me.
Oh, I love that song. I can still play it.
But Pyromania, God, I love that record so much. It's such a good album. Oh boy, here we go.
Talk dirty to me. Come on, CC, pick up that guitar, baby. Talk to me.
So I wonder who's performing tonight.
Huh?
I wonder who's going to perform, because it would be weird
Def Leppard
to see Radiohead perform at something like this, you know?
Janet's going to sing with Def Leppard doing...
she's not performing as far as
Women.
I know.
They're going to sing Women. And she's going to go, women, skin on skin, hair, eyes, what's that smell? Is that the words?
I don't know what that song is. Sorry.
That's Women, Def Leppard from Hysteria.
All right, this has gone on far too long, Kevin. What is your news?
Yeah, it has, actually. What time is it? Oh, it's time for you to go. So goodbye, Google Plus.
Yes.
Google Plus ended.
Oh, it's done now?
It should be completely done April 2nd, but I can't even use the linking for podcasting or anything. They're closing it for consumer accounts.
What does that mean?
That consumer accounts is a way of saying everybody on the planet. It just sounds better. The problem that they've been having is, and I've tried to research this as best I can, please don't hold me accountable for anything I say. We are just basically doing this as two people. If any two people seem to match this current scenario, it's fiction and not real. Please stand by could not be held responsible for any comments, therefore and thusly coming out of the mouth of one of the co-hosts, Kevin Zerbe.
I think there's something wrong with your mouth.
So... apparently, security breaches with people's information is one reason. So they want to get the hell out before, I guess, as they're sitting up in front of Congress. Not enough usage. People would go on there in an average of 5 minutes at a time and be like, okay, I'm done. So short visit times. Yep. Google Drive eventually will be shutting down, which is scary, but your data is safe. It'll be upgraded from Google Drive to Google Backup and Sync. Those are going to be two things that are going to be offered. Yeah, it's a relief. And now they're going to come out with the Google Allo chat system, which is going to be like Messenger, which is a big, huge fail. I don't think they should bother. There's no way they're going to get anywhere near the people that Messenger has. I mean, that's like 1 billion people using it on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to want to start all over with something. Google had Duo. Remember Duo?
No.
Duo came out, and it was supposed to be their version. They keep stabbing at things, and it just doesn't work for them. They had Duo. Duo is like FaceTime. They were trying that. And so Hangouts is going to go away. That should be gone by, I think, the end of this year, like December or October.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, so Hangouts is going to be gone. And it sucks because the phone number that I have, the 571-408-ZERB or 9372, it's going to switch over to a Sprint account, and I can put money on it. They keep asking me, do I want to add money to my thing? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm going to keep using it free until it's no longer usable.
Right.
And then I'm just going to switch everything to, you can reach me at Facebook and call me on the Facebook hotline. You know, just use the Facebook home phone thing. What do you call that thing? So if you want to talk to anybody, do it that way. For now, use 571-408-ZERB 9372. It's been used so much, I'm so glad to have it. People just finally doing it because you told them to so they could win that DVD.
Yeah.
Think I didn't know about that. I appreciate it. All right, I'll take all that out because I thought you felt bad for me, so you started calling people going, hey, do me a favor, call Kevin up so he stops bitching about that damn DVD.
I mean, I know you use it a lot, but I use Buffer on my phone to share one post with all the social media, and they took Google Plus out of it months ago, so I had to go back doing it by itself, and I always would forget to do it, so...
it's been about a month for me with WordPress, but the thing that sucks is it's one less thing. I like putting those out separately because I can say different things for different locations. If I use Buffer, I'll be lazy and just not saying you're lazy, but I won't be artistic with each individual one, and then I can't tag all the buddies. It just doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's hard to...
And that's my bread and butter. That's my only way of getting in touch with people.
Really?
Not Google, but just Facebook. That's the only way I know people know the show exists.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. So if Facebook goes away, we're going to go back to the Stone Ages. You have to frickin' talk to people.
Yeah. On the telephone. Ugh.
Speaking of telephone, I don't have any telephone calls this week. I forgot to tell Sal we were recording.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
We'll
Sal.
get him next time.
We'll get him next time, I'm sorry. But I do have a quick interview from an anonymous black man named Joey.
Can you just say anonymous man named Joey?
No, because he wanted to be black in the show.
And now, Zub's interview, short and sweet.
Hi, I'm here with an anonymous black man. Do you want to say your name?
Joey.
Do you really want to say your name?
No, man.
Who is that?
I'll be quiet. I'll walk away.
You do it. You have her do it. You do it.
I'm not a black man.
Doesn't matter. You sound like
You could be anything you want now.
Yeah, you could be anything you want.
I really want you to do it.
You are black.
I'm not that black.
We'll try
You want
it.
to be?
What the hell?
I gave a long pause there because you want me to edit all that shit out?
Just hurry up.
All right. 5.
I'm done.
Simpsons or Family Guy?
I don't watch cartoons.
We were looking for Simpsons.
I was gonna say that.
No. 4. Eggs or Scrapple? Eggs. Good answer. You speak up, son? Can't hardly hear you.
Fine.
3. Disney or Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers.
Go. Yes. You're doing good. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 3. You're good. You're good. 2 out of 3 so far. 5 to go. Put your tongue away. 2. Favorite time of year and why?
Fall.
And why?
Say hoodie season.
What is it?
Hoodie season.
Hoodie season.
Hoodie.
Hoodies.
Sweaters.
Oh, you said hoodie.
I said hoodie. Hood.
Last question.
What's up?
Do you love me?
Negative.
Man, get that one.
I don't love these hoes.
Perfect ending. That's my buddy Joey. I love him to death.
Well, Joey's a good
Joey
sport.
and I have, yeah, and he is wonderful, and I love him to death. And one thing that we strive on, I'm going to ask, did you ever see Gran Torino?
No.
With you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood. There's a scene in that movie where he goes into the barbershop, and Clint Eastwood is Irish, and I think the barber's Italian. And they do a lot of very racist comments against each other, and they pick on each other. And Joey and I do that a lot. That's all we do. We send each other hilarious racist clips, and it's not like negative racist clips. It's like Key and Peele doing something funny.
Okay. God, they're so funny.
Or yeah, we stick to the funny, and we love making fun of each other's differences, and that's one thing we strive on, and makes us very close. And we're red faced laughing every time we see each other. So all right, so next. Hey Ferg, have you heard music?
I have heard music,
and it is good.
It is. Oh. Music. Oh. I always forget. How do I always forget?
You know what I think is going on with you?
What?
I got my accent back from where I originally am from.
Oh, okay.
It's been gone for a couple of episodes, but tonight I'm so happy because you're going to understand me a little clearer with my natural accent.
Okay.
You know, they're going to think that the opener to the music has that natural in it every time. Because the song will start. This is all they hear. They hear this, and then also they hear. And that's not part of the real thing, just so they know. I just thought that would be something that I could share with you guys. So you know. I got 3 questions for you, Ferg.
All right.
You know, Ferg.
Yes.
Can we sit back to back?
Sure.
You sure you don't want to sit front to front?
No, I don't.
When I saw you, I lost my tongue. Can I put yours in my mouth?
No. No, thank you. No.
Oh my God. Hey, Ferg.
Yes.
Did you know that I'm an archaeologist?
I did not.
You know what?
What?
Do you have any bones for me to examine? Huh?
No, I don't.
No? Well, before I go,
Yes.
I'm like that lottery lady on TV.
What's that?
The lottery lady?
I don't know.
Because I keep picturing me holding your balls.
She gets worse and worse every week, Kevin.
She does. I don't even know where she is through the beginning of the show until this point is beyond me.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Just waiting outside on the porch?
Yeah, probably.
That's going to bring down your resale value. Oh, God, that's so gross.
She's still flicking her tongue outside my window.
Gross.
Oh, great. Now the window's wet.
God.
What did you listen to?
Well, I started a project at the beginning of the year that kind of fell apart very quickly.
Oh, it did?
I did, unfortunately. I'm trying to get back to it, and I keep forgetting about it. But I found a book in my bookshelf called the 100 Rolling Stones 100 Best Albums of the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's actually online as well. But it's they did it in 1989. And I think it came out in the magazine in either September or November. So there's a lot of stuff that's missing from this list because it was done, in the middle of the year probably of 89. And one thing that's not on it that was that stuck out like a sore thumb to me was Paul's Boutique by the Beastie Boys, which I think came out in the summer of 89.
A book just came out about Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
by the way.
I want to read that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what I was planning on doing was listening to all their 100 top albums and then doing just a small post on Facebook about it.
Right.
And I think I did 3, and that's where it ended, unfortunately.
No, you did 4.
I did 4?
Yep.
No, I want to get back to it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But one of those is Scarecrow by John Cougar Mellencamp, and this was actually, what number was it? It was number, where'd it go? 95. And this was actually the first album on I was counting down from 100. It's the first one that I actually owned, I think.
Why is this all the way up at 95?
Well, I don't know if it would necessarily be on the list now.
85?
Yeah, I don't know. 95.
No, I mean the year it came out.
85, yes, you're right.
So, yeah, it should be up further ahead. I mean, it's mid-80s.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's the top. It's not in chronological order, Kevin.
Oh, I got that screwed up. This one, go down the cool-ass songs on here, and I'll ding them.
Yeah, there is. I was not looking forward to this because I kind of got out of.
I love that song.
Can I finish talking now?
I'm sure it's important. All you had to do was go down the list of the songs.
Well, just let me finish talking first, and then I'll go down the list.
Okay.
And I thought I was not looking forward to it, but I listened to the record and I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, that was very important. What?
You suck, Kevin.
You can't see me, can you?
Watch your music, you
I'm
face.
doing this. No, I want you to go down the list of songs that were cool off this album. And I was going to dig them. I swear to God.
You fucking suck.
I'm joking around with you.
Uh-huh.
Did you see me when I was doing it?
I was looking at
the
list of songs. I didn't see.
I'm like, well, I clicked on your link.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, go down the. I could tell you. Rain on the Scarecrow.
So this was produced by Don Gehman, who produced R.E.M's 1986 album "Life's Rich Pageant," and I was surprised how much they sound the same. Like the guitars sound exactly the same. What? Oh.
Hey, yeah, I heard you call me. I was right outside the door. I understand you like the Scarecrow's album there. That's good. The Scarecrow's always on a pole somewhere.
Okay. So let's go down the track, shall we?
Okay, sure.
So Rain on the Scarecrow is number 1. That was on, what was this to? WNEW out of New York. They played this quite a bit. I think it was it a top 10 hit? I don't remember now. 21. Number 21. I don't know what Grandma's Theme is. I can't remember it. I guess it's a little short thing. Small Town, of course, is probably the biggest hit on this album.
I grew up in a small town.
No, not the biggest hit. Sorry. Oh. I hear this too much, so I didn't really like it that much. Minutes to Memories, I don't remember. Lonely All Night, of course, is another big hit in the record. Face of the Nation, Justice and Independence 85, Between a Laugh and a Tear. Rumble Seat. I forgot how much I enjoyed Rumble Seat. I hadn't heard that in years. And this is actually a top 40 hit. Number 10, You Gotta Stand for Something. Don't know that one. And of course, the last one and the single I bought at the time, I later bought the album on CD, ROCK in the USA, which I cannot stand anymore. Don't like it. We actually, I bought the single because we played the song in our band at the time. And I was in charge of learning the songs.
You know what that is? That's La Bamba. It is.
Oh, yeah.
CK in the USA.
Yeah.
Or you could go la 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 bamba. La 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 bamba. And cite and food and tachos. Eat your nachos and play with your huevos.
All right. So I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And hopefully I will post about it at some point on my Facebook page.
Yeah, I hope you pick that up again because I actually enjoyed it because then it gives me... I'll listen to whatever you're posting.
Yeah. And then what I want to do is make my own list of the top 100 albums from the 80s and do podcasts about it. If I ever get back to doing podcasts.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Got to play with your huevos and turn them around.
All right.
Play with
what was your
my
music,
nuts.
Kevin?
Playing with my nuts.
Shush.
My wave.
What'd you listen to?
I listened to Stephen Taranto, Permanence. Stephen Taranto, Sydney, Australia is where he's from, and it's very, very eclectic, fast soloing. It's a mix of... My buddy thinks it's a mix of Joe Satriani and Steve Vai. I find him more like Jason Becker. And as if Jason Becker was performing today, this man has it. It's really good. I wrote to him and I said, I love this album. The best part about this album is that it's $5 Australian. But for us, that's $3.56.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you want to buy it, Permanence. I was going to try to end the show tonight with one of his songs, but he never got back to me, and I don't want to do that without permission.
I'm sure he won't mind.
I don't know. I really don't know. I want people to buy the album as well. And
yeah.
You think I should go for it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Hold on one second. I'll ask the queen here. Okay, Google, should I go for it and play a song by my friend, or should I not?
Only you can answer that. All right, asking Pandora to play some music.
No, shut up. Okay, Google, stop. I got to pay for that.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. I'm still learning.
Okay,
Google,
money, stop.
Google.
She started playing the song again. Would you die? Okay, Google, stop. Stop. Okay, Google, stop. That was embarrassing. So I love this album. 5-song EP, great album, incredible. This is his debut album of solo work. I'll end the night. So, Stephen, I would have played one of your songs tonight. I'll save that for another day when he gives permission. I don't want to do it without his permission.
Gotcha.
And to make up for it, I will play a song that I wrote, which is similar to his style of playing, which will never happen. Guy's a genius, and I suck, but I'll play something I think is entertaining. I'll think of something.
All right.
But shall we play some video games really fast?
Let's do.
I think I'm eating up time here. We're doing okay, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're going to play some video games, kids.
We are.
Did you play any video games?
So since I'm a glutton for punishment, I played Tapper on MAME. Tapper, of course, is... Well, you got regular Tapper with Budweiser, or you get root beer Tapper, which I think came out after.
They called me the Tapper in high school. Right, ladies? Tap, 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 tap. Honey, can I tap that? Honey? Oh, she shut the door on me.
Oh, dear. So, Tapper is a game where you have a bunch of different bars, and you play the bartender, and you have to slide beers down, or root beers down, as the case may be, to the customers, and then you have to pick up their tips, and you have to get rid of all the customers by giving them beer, and then you go on to the next one. So there's like a regular bar, I think there's like a spring break type of thing, and then there's like aliens and stuff. in a punk rock bar, I believe.
I like this game. I like the idea of this game very much.
There's also a bonus round where I think the Hamburglar comes out, and you have it looks like the Hamburglar to me.
I appreciate this.
And you have, I think, 6 or 7 beer cans, and the Hamburglar comes up and shakes all but one of the beer cans, and then you have to watch the one. They'll change positions really quickly, and you have to open the one that is not shaken up, because, of course, if you do open one that's shaken up, it'll explode in your face.
Ha!
The graphics are really good. The sounds are really good in this game, and it's got like a tap controller, so you pull it down to
you tap it
to get your beer out, and then you pass it down. I think you press the button to pass it down the bar.
Did you drink while you were playing this game?
I did not. I don't drink usually.
Would you go down the four types of bars that you could play in?
The bars, I did that already, didn't I? A regular bar, a sports bar, a punk rock bar, and an outer space bar with aliens. So that's Tapper. They have a Tapper machine in Crabtown, USA, in Maryland that I go to every once in a while.
That sounds so sexist and wrong. Hey, come on down to Crabtown. You can play with my Tapper.
That's right.
Hey, lady.
It's a fun game, though, but I'm not good at it at all. I can maybe get past the first the screen, but that's it.
I'm going to archive.org and see if I can give this guy...
Oh, yeah, I should be able to play it there.
Give this guy a shot, because I like this. I've never heard of this in my life.
Tapper?
Nope.
Really?
Never heard of it. I went to Dave & Buster's, and I didn't even hear about it.
Oh, they don't have that kind of stuff there.
They have beer.
Yeah, but they don't have old video games. It's all basically redemption games and those giant... Did you play the Space Invaders one?
They didn't have the Space Invaders one, but they did have a massive Rock'em Sock'em yogurts. Robots.
All right. Okay.
They couldn't afford the robots, so they had 2 giant yogurts there.
Oh, that's terrible.
Vanilla. Sucked. No, it was a fun to play that, except mine was broken, and every single time I hit the puncher, I wish I got the blue one.
Oh, no.
Shelly beat the shit out of me. Anyway. I played... You ready for this?
Yeah.
I am vindicated, my friend. Remember all that stuff I said in the episode where I pissed your wife off about Far Cry 5, talking about the whole racist thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All the white people in Far Cry 5, I'll reiterate here, talk like this. We're going to get you, boy. Bang, bang, shoot them up. Bang, boo, 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 boo. All right, so people must have really complained besides me about the fact that nobody in Montana speaks like that. And Far Cry New Dawn takes place after Far Cry 5. I finally got to the end of Far Cry 5. What happens is you go up to the gentleman who's trying to start the religious cult and find out he's telling the truth. Or he had the ability to plant like 100,000 nuclear bombs around the world. And at his whimsical timing, was able to make the world end. There's a huge explosion at the end of the game. Nuclear explosions everywhere, and you're stuck in it. And at the end of the game, who are you stuck with? But the guy you were trying to get at through the whole game, you're stuck with him in a bunker, chained to the bed by him. And he says, now we're brothers, because you wouldn't listen to me. You take out my family, you're my family now.
Oh, dear.
Spoiler alert, that's the end of the game. Now, here we are. 5 years later, you're still chained to something. You wake up and you shake it off, and you go upstairs, you go outside of the bunker. You're not still chained. Obviously, you've been eating. It's 5 years.
Right.
Use your imagination. So you get up to the top, you go outside, and people are surviving. There's animals that have been mixed with other animals because of the nuclear explosion. There's different plant life. There's all the buildings that were in Far Cry 5 are now covered with plants, and people are really thriving. One thing the nuclear explosion did was took away everybody's southern drawl. Somehow the nuclear explosion cleaned up the English, so people actually speak like people from Montana.
Huh.
Now there's these 2 twin sisters who have decided to try to take over because it's totally open. The music went from rock and roll, 70s classic rock in Far Cry 5. Now it's all hip-hop and rap. Luckily, you can turn off the music in the video game, and that made me very happy. But unfortunately, the only person who can help you defeat everybody is the same person you were chasing after before. So the gentleman who played the role in the first game is playing the role in the second game, and you need him to survive and stop these two twin girls who have started this whole group of gangsters called the Highwaymen, and it's such a fun game. It's so beautiful. It's so well written and so many cool things to do. They've improved the game so much by the way things are done, the way you do things. You can friend these crazy, overgrown pigs about the size of a horse. There's these grizzly bears that have been mixed in with rock and plant life, so it's like they have stone and stuff. It's really weird, and it's what happens after 17 years after a global nuclear catastrophe. Has nothing to do with the 5-year thing I was talking about. Zebras mixed with pit bulls, skunks mixed with boars, and the weapons. Oh, the weapons in the game are made from like soda cans and like there's a saw gun that was made from different tools and car parts, and you look at it and you can see how intricately it was done. And I love that. They're using soda cans filled with foam as silencers for some weapons, so it goes instead of It's so fun, and there's so much stealth in the game, which I love. I love the stealth part. I love hiding in a room somewhere in a house where all the bad guys are, and just like listening to the conversations going, I could take you out soon, but I'll wait. I'll wait right here. So I love the game. I thought it was amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
Highly, highly recommend it. You ready to talk about the ending song choice, Ferg?
Yes, Kevin, I am.
And we'll end the show.
I found a treasure house of music. The sound engineer is ready. The musicians are set. Now examined and found flawless, it is recorded for you by the world's greatest artist.
Hey, the world's greatest artist was going to be Stephen Taranto. Great Australian guitarist. Check him out if you get a chance. You can find him. That's something I didn't do because I'm a dumbass. Let me tell you where you can find Stephen Taranto, and I'm so sorry I didn't mention. Go to Stephen Taranto. So that's StephenTaranto. StephenTaranto.bandcamp.com. Please download his EP. It's $3.56. It's worth every penny. And then some. If you can pay what you want, so pay more. Give him $5 American. You know what he can do with that? He can go out and buy himself a Coke and a smile. I'm going to play you a song, since I haven't heard back from him on whether or not I could use any of his music. I'm going to go ahead and play you a song from an album I did way back called Sprung. I think this album goes back to 2006. 2006, this album came out. This was recorded 7/22/2006. It's called Jumper, and it's a song I wrote about a guy who's going to jump off a building, and people are trying to talk him down, and he does it anyway and survives.
Oh.
But it's an instrumental, so it's all spoken through the world of guitar. If you listen closely and you pay attention, you'll feel it. You'll be a part of this don't jump. And he's like, man, I'm going to jump. And you're like, no. And he's like, yeah. Wee. And then what happens next is actually quite beautiful. He just climbs the building and does it again because he didn't get it right the first time.
Oh, dear.
That's the way life is. You just keep trying until you succeed. All right, so, Ferg, you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Won't you please join us next time when Ferg says
Avoid missing ball for high score.
Ball. You said ball.
Zerbinatorland.wordpress.com. Visit Zerbinatorland on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. All shows available in iTunes, Stitcher, RSS Download, and Google Play. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.